Hello everyone, Southside Stacker here, and today I'm going to review the 2019 Silver Kookaburra. The Kookaburra is a 1-ounce silver coin produced by the Perth Mint. That's the official bullion mint of Australia, and this is the 30th release and 29th year, if that makes any sense. 1990 was the first year, so that was year 1, and then 29 years later we have the 30th release. But it's also 2018, so they released this coin very early, so the numbers are all over the place. And yeah, so there's a mintage of this coin, 500,000, I believe. These 500,000 of these were made this year, and every year we get a new reverse design. But this year we're also blessed with a new Obverse. So what we have in front of us is the new design for the Queen. And without further ado, let's dive right in. So on the Obverse here, we have an effigy of Queen Elizabeth II. Lettering that reads Elizabeth II, Australia, $1. And on the reverse, we have the 2019 design of the Kookaburra. Lettering around the edge reads Australian Kookaburra, 2019, 1 ounce, 4 nines fine silver. And we have the Kookaburra perched on a branch in a waterway. So, let's talk about the features a little bit. So this time around we have a new queen, and I've always liked the idea of an older queen, closer to her modern likeness. So I'm a big fan of this design change, and I like the way it was done. I don't think a younger queen equals a more beautiful queen. I think this one was struck very well, and I believe it complements her very well. So let's see if I can get this in focus. So on the edge of the coin we have a rim that is frosted, lettering that's frosted as well, and the background of the Queen's effigy is frosted. Let's see if I can get some more light in here. Kind of see that shimmering effect I'm seeing. You zoom in a little bit more. Looks really good. So even though it's frosted, there's still some really good detail in here. You kind of see the shimmering effect in all of the frosted areas of the coin. The outer ring is a mirror polish. You can kind of see the reflection of my fingerprint there. And the Queen herself has a mirror-like polish, frosted background like I mentioned earlier, and the top of the blouse is frosted. You can kind of see that shimmering effect on the top of her blouse as well. I'm a huge fan of this. I'm a huge fan of the varying finishes here. I like how modern technology has given us such great options when it comes to how these coins are finished. Let's see. So, design of the Queen. The hair looks really good. I'm a big fan of those fine lines, those details. It looks really good. The crown is done just as well. Let's see what else. The features of the face are really nice. At first I wasn't a huge fan of the cheek right here because it looked more like a gash. But after having it in my hand, it does look accurate. If you've ever seen an old person's face, you might see this. The lips are done well, the nose too. You can kind of see the pupil and the eyes. And these are very small details. In the hand, you can't see it as well. So the fact that those details are there are really nice. See eyebrow hair, forehead wrinkles, her earlobe, nice subtle necklines. It's sculpted very well. Looks really good. Got her necklace there, top of her blouse. I like how the jewel at the end of the necklace is behind the ring, because it's kind of like she's in the back, if I explain that right. But yeah, really nice. The edge is reeded. You know I'm a reeded man. See if I can get that in better light. Looks like now it's messing with me. I think we all saw it in the beginning. You know, I can't resist. There it is. Reeded edge right there. Nice and sharp. In the reverse, we have the Kookaburra. Let's see right there. Same design elements as the Obverse. We have a frosted rim, frosted background, and a mirror ring, and frosted lettering. I think it looks really good. Get some more light. So yeah, the branch is frosted, the branch that's coming out of the water. The bird is kind of a burnished kind of polish. The branches you see in the background and the shrubs coming out of the water all have a mirror-like polish. The water's frosted as well, has that shimmer effect. The sun in the background, frosted, but it does come through a little bit like it's burnished. Just a mix. Everything is just varying finishes here. Like I said, the technology allows for much better choices. And you have the wavy lines in the waterway. Those are mirror-like. I'm not sure if they're a full mirror polish. So yeah, we have the Kookaburra here on a branch in the waterway, sun in the background, no clouds in the sky it seems, and some bush and trees and all that. I think it looks very good. I'm very happy with this design. I am a little nitpicky though, so there are some things I'm not too big on. One, it doesn't seem like the foot here, or the claw, the talon, whatever you want to call it, it's not really grasping the branch. It does look like it was just a Photoshop image overlaid on top of another Photoshop image. The branch, to me, everything seems to have like a mixture of finishes in the center of this design, but the branch is just one, and it kind of sticks out. Like the contrast is very obvious when you're holding it in your hand. But I do like the bird, the subject of the coin. The Kookaburra looks very, very nice. I think it was done very well. Very nice. Especially like the tail feathers. This was something I wanted done better in some previous entries in the series, and I really like how it was done this year. If I can capture that. The wavy lines in the water I'm not a huge fan of because they seem too harsh. Very solid lines. I would have liked it to blend in a little bit more. But like I said, I'm just nitpicking. I do rate this coin a 4.5 out of 5 just because of my nitpickiness. But I think it is a 5-star coin inside of a 4.5 body, if that makes any sense. Let me know how you would rate the coin by hitting the I at the top right of the screen. This coin goes for, I think, $350, between $350 and $450 above the price of silver. So it is more of a collector's item than a purely stacking piece. And yeah, that's my full review for the 2019 Silver Kookaburra. I'm Southside Stacker. See you in the next one.